need your help in a little bit. I just didn't want you to disappear downstairs. You feeling better?
Yes, thank you.
Excellent. Jonah, can you come here for a minute? Can you go do me a favor? Can you go tell? Can you please go tell Barry and the gang that you make sure Barry here. Tell her we have 1, 2, 3. 3 should do have come for the service, and we're not here for the we want to leave a little food out for. All right, I'm gonna come down in those. Tonight. You get one? Thank you.
Rabbi, how is everything in your world? Yeah?
It's going, thank you. We're doing what we can.
Did you get your oven replaced with an oven?
Yeah, they replaced the circuit boards and all that sort of stuff. So far,
Okay.
I'm keeping the fingers crossed and everything.
Yeah, well, if you need me to make a phone call, I can be a little update. my kids will tell you. Mama had the day.
That's awesome.
Comes in handy sometimes.
Yeah. Good to see you. Good. Doing okay? Okay. All right, we're gonna get going, and we had our dinner here before, and we went ahead and started with candle lighting and did our kiddush and motzi. But there will be a plate for those who came late and want a little nosh after. I think there's some dessert left, so we will make sure that's there in the back. But we're going to begin, as we always do, really, on page 5. And yes, I'm going to get Nate. Sam, you want to help him? Yeah? No? Maybe? Nate, come on up. Yeah, Nate's like, yes, you are. Come on up. I'm going to get the other gang up here in just a few minutes. And we're going to turn to page 5 as our next bar mitzvah in waiting, i.e. Nate. That's you. Helps out a little bit. We got some other ones. They're going to be helping too. As we join together with Shalom Aleichem on page 5. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaSharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu ni l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Page 11, you'll find the formal beginning of Kabbalat Shabbat as we join together in Lechu Neranina. Lechu Neranina, Lechu Neranina, Lechu Neranina Ladonai. Lechu Neranina, Lechu Neranina, Lechu Neranina Ladonai. Naria, Naria, Litzur Yishenu, Nekadma Fana Bitoda. Naria, Naria, Litzur Yishenu, Bizmirot Naria Lo. Lechu Neranina, Lechu Neranina, Lechu Neranina Ladonai. Lechu Neranina, Lechu Neranina, Lechu Neranina Ladonai. We turn over to page 14 by the arrow as we join it together. Yismechu Hashamayim. Yismechu Hashamayim. Thank you. Yismechu Hashamayim. There you go. Yismechu Hashamayim. V'tagel haaretz. Yihiram hayam. Yihiram hayam. Yihiram hayam. Umelo. Yihiram hayam. Yihiram hayam. Yihiram hayam umelo. Yismechu hashamayim, hashamayim. Yismechu hashamayim, hashamayim. Yismechu hashamayim. V'tagel haaretz. Yihiram hayam, Yihiram hayam. Yihiram hayam umelo. Yihiram hayam, Yihiram hayam, Yihiram hayam umelo. Thank you for the echo. I love that. If you'll turn kindly over to page 19 at the bottom of the page, let's read together a reading we have been doing for quite a while. Not only is it beautiful about the meaning of Shabbat, but it also links us to our brothers and sisters in Israel, as it comes from a contemporary Tel Aviv prayer community, and a siddur that they use in particular. Again, reminds us of the connection we have to God and to one another through the observance of Shabbat. So, page 19, bottom left. Together. Blessed is your coming, Shabbat. Blessed is your coming. Bring with you rest and peace, following a tumultuous week filled with so many demands. Bring the space in which, with others and alone, we can shape an infinity of dreams. Bring the hour of forgiveness in which to hear the pounding heart of another human being. Blessed is your coming, Shabbat. Blessed is your Creator. Blessed is your light. Amen. Page 20 by the arrow. In the Hebrew, if you'll join with me, and you're welcome to do the echo too, that would help, as we join together the last three lines. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lehar kodsho. If you'll kindly again turn to page 21, there is, you'll find the 29th Psalm. You see the refrain, Havu Adonai and Kol Adonai, the voice of God. I think very much our challenge in the world today is to try to hear the voice of God within our world, in our daily activities certainly, but even in this space that we share together as a community. We have to pause. We have to listen for that still small voice of God. That really is the theme of this psalm. We have the custom of standing, so if you are able to, I ask for you to rise as we join together in the 29th Psalm on page 21. Mizmor leDavid, Havu l'Adonai b'nei Elim, Havu l'Adonai kavod va'os, Havu l'Adonai kevod shmo, Ishtachavu l'Adonai behadrat kodesh, Kol Adonai hamayim, El hakavod hirim, Adonai al mayim rabim, Kol Adonai b'koach, Kol Adonai behadar, Kol Adonai shover arazim, Vaishaber Adonai et arze halvanon, Vayarkidem kemo egel, Levanon Mesiryon, Kemoven Re'emim, Kol Adonai Chotzev Labotesh, Kol Adonai Yachil Midbar, Yachil Adonai Midbar Kadesh, Kol Adonai Yecholel Ayalot, Vayechesof Ye'arot, Uvechalo Kulo, Kulo Omer, Kulo Omer Kavod, Adonai Lamabu Yashav, Vayeshev Adonai Melech Leolam, Adonai Os Leamo Yitain, Adonai Yevarech et Amo Vashalom. You're welcome to be seated. Page 23, you'll find our hymn L'Chadodi, welcoming in Shabbat as a bride or queen into our midst. We'll do the first two verses on 23, the middle verse on 24, and the last two verses on 25. And when we get to that last verse, I'll give you the all rise signal, or at least try to add it in there. You see the note, we rise as we will then turn towards the entrance, towards the back actually, as we welcome in the bride and queen of Shabbat to our midst, as the mystics do and did generations ago as well. So page 23. Lechadodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad. Hishmianu el hamyuchad Adonai echad u'shemo echad l'shem u'tiferet v'litila lecha dodi lecha dodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likrat kala p'nei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechuven elcha ki mekor habaracha merosh mikedem nisucha sof maaseh b'machshava tchila lecha dodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela middle of 24 Hitoreri Kiva orech kumi uri shir daberi kevod Adonai Allahayich nigla lecha dodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekab middle of 25 Yaminu semol tifrotzi V'et Adonai ta'aritzi Al yarish ben partzi V'nismecha v'nagila Lecha dodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala we rise Pnei Shabbat nekabela Bawi v'shalom ateret bala Gam besimcha uvetzahala toch emunei am segula Bawi chala lecha dodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela lecha dodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela. You are welcome to be seated. Page 27, you'll find the Psalm for Shabbat as we join together. Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat tov lehodod laAdonai Ulezamer leshimcha elyon, ulezamer leshimcha elyon, lehagid baboker chastecha, ve'emunacha balelot, alei hasor valei navel, alei higayon bechinor, Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat tov lehodod laAdonai ulezamer leshimcha elyon ulezamer leshimcha elyon. We conclude the psalm by the arrow over on page 28. Tzadikatamar yifrach ke'eres balevanon yiskeh shetulim beveit Adonai bechatzrot Elo. Splendor, girded in strength, the earth stands firm, not to be dislodged. From earliest times you are enthroned, you are eternal. The rivers rise up, Adonai, their waves. Above home, the mourner's Kaddish, our first of two Kaddishes in mourner's Kaddish in our service. You'll find it on page 30, and as we Yamlich Malchute. V'chayechon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol beit Yisrael ba'agala uvizman karima rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'romav Leviticus, because any Jewish institution, our biblical ancestors recognized too that there were funds were needed certainly to maintain and staff the sanctuary that were donated, not just funds specifically in the way of money, but the idea became that everybody had the ability to support the sanctuary. So it's with that in mind, a lot of things at every one time, and then he came up with an idea. I know, I'll have two fantastic. Nicanor visited the people in their shop every day and watched them as they worked. He didn't want to miss watching them for even a single day. Carefully, he wrapped them in each of the doors separately in cloth, and they were now ready for the long trip. Where did he have to go from? Alexandria. Moved more slowly than usual. Several days after the ship had left, Rose can't throw. The sky turned blue. At least I saved one of my doors, sighed Nicanor as he wondered what might have happened to the other one. The ship continued calm. It went. Then he sounded even louder. Let's see. We'll use the effects. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Right? Got louder and louder. He ran to the place where he heard this whooshing sound was coming from, and the sailors followed him, running after him. And they all looked. It's a little bit, except for what? Nicanor's doors. His doors stayed in their place as a reminder of the miracle that happened, as the generous gift that he gave from Alexandria to the temple in Jerusalem. The end. It's a beautiful thing that is most important. So keep that in mind. As we go into the evening service, I'm going to need a little bit of help from some gentlemen that are reading a book in the front row. Anyone else who wants Le'olam va'ed, ha'mivorach, ha'mivorach is in the sky, who creates day and night, who rolls light before darkness and darkness from light, who makes day pass into night, who distinguishes day from night. Adonai Tzevaot is your name, living and ever-present God. May your name Otanu limadeta al kein Adonai Eloheinu Adonai echad Baruch Shekod Malchuto Le'olam va'ed Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה, אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוך בך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך, ובשעריך. We read the Be'ahavta in the English together on 41. You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all that is yours. These words that I command you this day shall be taken to heart. Teach them again and again to your children. Speak of them when you sit in your home, when you walk on your way, when you lie down, and when you rise up. Bind them as a sign upon your hand and as a symbol above your eyes. Inscribe them upon the doorposts of your home and on your gates. We turn over to page 45, where you'll find our Hashkivenu prayer, our prayer for asking for shalom as we end our day and begin a new day together. If you'll join with me in the English on 45 on the left. Allow us, Adonai, our God, to sleep peacefully. Awaken us to life, O Sovereign. Spread over us your canopy of peace. Restore us with your good counsel and save us for the sake of your name. Shield us. Remove from us enemies, pestilence, sword, starvation, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings. For you, God, watch over and deliver us. And you, God, are sovereign, merciful, and compassionate. Ensure our going and coming for life and peace, now and forever. May you spread over us your canopy of peace. Baruch atah Adonai, who spreads the canopy of peace over us, over all the people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Ushmor tzeitenu uvoenu lechayim u'leshalom yatav yad olam ufros aleinu sukkah shlomecha baruch atah Adonai haporei sukkah shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. Page 46, we rise as we join together in Vishamru, again reminding us of our connection to God through the observance of Shabbat, page 46. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et Shabbat la'asot et Shabbat lidorotam berit olam Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et Shabbat la'asot et Shabbat lidorotam berit olam Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael oti leolam oti leolam oti leolam Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et Shabbat la'asot et Shabbat lidorotam berit olam Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim v'et haaretz Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et Shabbat la'asot et Shabbat lidorotam berit olam Ubayom hashvi shavat vayinafash shavat vayinafash shavat vayinafash Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et Shabbat la'asot et Shabbat lidorotam berit olam. We remain standing for Chatzi Kaddish. We're in the middle of 46. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah B'alma divrach irutei v'yamlich malchutei B'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael Bagala, bagala, ubizman kariv, veimeru, amen. Yehishmei rabba mevorach, le'olam alal me'olmaya yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar, v'yitromam, v'yitnaseh, V'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalal, shemei de kudesha berichu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran mi'alma, v'imeru, amen. We remain standing for the silent Amidah. You'll find it on page 47 through 52. As always, feel free to add your own personal thoughts to the words on the page. When you are through, you are welcome to be seated. You'll find Kaddish Shalem on page 54. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabba b'alma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechonu v'yamechonu v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael ba'agala uvizman kari v'imeru Amen. Yehi shmei Rabba mevorach le'olam olam me'olmaya yitbarach Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudisha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran b'yalma v'imeru Amen. Titgabal tzoloton uva'uton dechol Yisrael kodama v'hundi v'shamaya v'imeru Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim alenu v'yal kol Yisrael v'imeru Amen. Ohoseh shalom bimromav uyaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru imru Amen. Yahaseh shalom, Yahaseh shalom, shalom aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael. Yahaseh shalom, Yahaseh shalom, shalom aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael. V'imru Amen. On page 173. Towards the back of your Siddur, page 173, you'll find our Mishaberach, our prayer for healing. As we always talk about adding our own personal thoughts and words to what we have fixed in the Siddur. This is one way we do that, by adding our Mishaberach for Cholim, for those who are ill. I have a list here, and those who wish to add a name after I get through, you're welcome to just either raise your hand or stand up, and we will acknowledge the names you have as well. So as we prepare to sing our Mishaberach, which again is on 173 on the far left in the English small print, we keep in our thoughts this evening Daniel Eliezer ben Tzvi, Shulamit bat Gittel, Yisraela bat Zipporah, and Shulamit bat Binyamin Umalka. We keep in our thoughts Dan Siegel, Danielle Rice, Gittel Glasser, Ari Sanders, Ariella Alfieri, Bill Bucks, Estelle Lurie, Lynn Alexander, Marjorie Morstein, Diane Hickey, Barbara Feingold, Harriet Siegel, Lori Kahan Simon, Nadine Hyman, Ed Tansky, Irene Friedman, Gary Kramer, Arthur Stone, Diane Saltzman, Victor Alfieri, Francis Haber, Michelle Stupak, Caitlin Weathers, Danielle Santini, Julia Bernanke, Teresa Timmons, Esther Rowe, Suzanne Gott, Joan Klepp, Estelle Rice, Hannah Lipman, Gary Hutcher, Deborah Haggery, Susan Aller, Megan Contigno, and Natalie Kogan, and any names we add at this time. On this side, the back on this side. We keep all of them in our thoughts as we join together on 173. Misheberach avotenu mekor habaracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberach imotenu mekor habaracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema. the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Refuah Shalema, perfect healing to all in need. You'll kindly turn back in your Siddur to page 63. There you will find the counting of the Omer, as we traditionally do in the evening service, right before Aleinu. It's a little out of order in our Siddur, but we turn to page 63. This is, of course, the counting of the period of time from the second night of Passover to the holiday of Shavuot. There are 49 days, the 50th day being Shavuot. And our custom is, of course, to count the Omer, count each day with a bracha, as we acknowledge that this special time on our calendar, it is the harvest time. The barley harvest was being brought in by our ancient ancestors. Today, we remind ourselves of our journey from slavery in Egypt to freedom at Mount Sinai as we received the Torah. And those are the themes we think about. And as we count each day, we are taught to fill our days with meaning and with memory. So page 63, if you'll be kind enough to rise if you're able, as we'll read together in the English on the left side of the page and do the blessing on in the Hebrew, and after which we are going to, unfortunately this doesn't list it for us, but we are going to turn to page 69, I think it is, right in the middle of the page. You will find the counting. I will tell you it was 38 yesterday. I'm not going to count until we get to the next number. If you'll read with me in the English on page 63. I am about to fulfill the mitzvah of counting the Omer, as it is written in the Torah. You shall count from the eve of the second day of Pesach, when an Omer of grain is to be brought as an offering, 7 complete weeks. The day after the 7th week of your counting will make 50 days. We join in the bracha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav vitzivanu al sfirat ha'omer. We turn over to page 69, right in the middle under ER 24. We read in the Hebrew, and you'll have transliteration. You see, Hayom Tisha Ushloshim Yom Shehem Chamisha Shavuot v'arba'a yamim la Omer. Today marks the 39th day in the counting of the Omer. That's exactly 5 weeks and 4 days. And as we count the Omer, again, may every day of life that we make every day of life count for us, even as we count the days during this special period of time. Amen to that. We turn back to page 56, where I will need the gentleman in the front and anyone else who wants to help. Page 56, we open the Aron HaKodesh as we remain standing for Aleinu. 1, 2, 3. Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon hakol, latet gedula liotzer breshit, shelo asanu kegoye haratzot, v'lo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, v'gohor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, umishtachavim umodim, lifnei melech malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu, shehunot shamayim ve'yoser haaretz, umoshav yikaro bashamayim mima'al, ushchinatu zo, begov hei meromim, hu Eloheinu einod, emet malkeinu efezulato, kakatuv b'torato, v'yadat hayom v'hashevota elevavecha, ki Adonai hu ha'Elohim b'shamayim mima'al, v'al haaretz mitachat Einod, Einod, Al Kain Kavel Echad Adonai Eloheinu Le'Hot Mefer Tzedek. Guys want to do Kakadu? Ki hamalchut shelcha hi ulamei timloch bechavod kakatu b'toratecha Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed v'nemar v'haya Adonai lamelech al kol haaretz vayom hahu Yiheh Adonai echad u'shemo echad u'shemo echad. You may be seated. Thank you, gentlemen. Want to sit for a minute? Yeah, figured you might. As we turn to page 58, we prepare to recite our mourner's Kaddish this evening. We extend our condolences to Phyllis Braddock on the death of her sister, Paula Granoff. I know if you know Phyllis, she's actually been down and out for a little while with RSV and hasn't been here on Saturday morning in a couple of weeks. Certainly, if you know her and like to give her a call, I'm sure she'd appreciate it. Hopefully she might be able to be here tomorrow to say Kaddish for her sister, but we certainly keep our thoughts and prayers with her as she goes through the Shiva period. We also mention the names of those whose yortzites occur today and in the week that is coming: Jack Bloom, Sarah Silver, Ruth Chambers, Louis Glick, David Albadas, Ralph Sarlin, Joseph Lender, Bobby Arkin, Marcia Katz, Belisa Piha, Jim Rakes, Dora Krenitsky, Rita Einhorn, Trudy Heller, B. Hyman, Zacharia Lewis Levy, and as we recite for Barry Rice, Estelle, we're glad you could be here to be able to observe his yortzeit as well, and we keep him in our thoughts as you observe his yortzeit tonight by reciting Kaddish. Page 58, you will find Kaddish Tome. All those reciting, certainly welcome to rise and join with me. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah B'yalma divrach chirute v'yamlich malchute v'chayechon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol Beit Yisrael ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehi Shemei Rabbah Mevarach Le'olam Elomei Olmaya Yit Barach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal Shemei dekudesha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran v'alma v'imru Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba min Shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. May be seated. Just a couple of announcements. I'm going to go ahead and give them to you here. But we thank for our Friday night oneg, Barbara and Richard Feingold. It was part of our dinner, but there is oneg if you didn't get a chance to have any, or if you're super hungry, not you guys. You are welcome to go back and have another little dessert if you want, but certainly those who came just for the service tonight, there is a brief oneg. We already did Kiddush and Motzi, so we don't have that for you, but if you do want to have a little bit of something and say hello to those who are around you, you're welcome to do so. Tomorrow morning's Kiddush is sponsored by Erica and Jeff Zaglin. Again, couple of announcements. This Wednesday, June 5th, CBI's board election. It'll be via Zoom. Please see your email. You received one earlier for information on how to join in the Zoom call. If you're a member in good standing, that's you who we were sending it to. Any of our members, please be sure to come. I think we need a quorum for that, basically. So we need your vote, and it's important for you all to meet our new board members who are able to join us on Zoom. And we will celebrate our leadership later on in the season, most likely in August, where we have a chance to welcome in our new board formally in person and be able to say thank you to those who have served to this point and are stepping off the board. So please join us this Wednesday, June 5th. I believe it's 7 o'clock. Join us also for Shavuot 1 week later. So 2 Wednesdays in a row, you have something to do at 7 o'clock. Put it on your calendar. We're going to do our short study session with a lot of cheesecake. Short study, lots of cheesecake. Does that get you in the door? Don't make me sit here by myself and eat all the cheesecake. Okay? So come. We'll come at 7. We'll have about a 45-minute hour, less than that. We'll do some texts on Revelation and on the giving of the Torah at Sinai. And then we will party hardy with some cheesecake before, after, and during. Probably, unless we get going for a long period of time, we'll just have a very brief Mariv service as well at the end. So if we have a minyan, that would be lovely to be able to do that. And anyone then who says Kaddish can come and do that. The next morning, 10 a.m. is our Shavuot Festival morning service. Again, if you're not otherwise engaged with something, come join us for our festival morning service. We have had a morning service the first day of every festival so far. Since I've been here, we've had a minyan, which is something to say about a very small congregation in the middle of a Tuesday or a Wednesday or whatever day it falls, with everybody tired of Yontiv and all those things. We have had a minyan. So there are people reciting Yizkor on that day. So please come help make a minyan. We'll celebrate the holiday right and read a little of the 10 Commandments from the Torah, because that's the Torah reading for the day. So keep that in mind the next morning on June 12th. Finally, Sunday, June 23rd, 1 p.m. in the Davis Social Hall. Good thing I know what this is, because it doesn't say what it is. It is the book club is scheduled. It just says Sunday, June 23rd, save the date. Doesn't say what. But I happen to know that it's for the book club. So, Michael, what is the book again?
The book is The Israeli Solution by Carolyn Glick.
Okay, so The Israeli Solution by Carolyn Glick. You have 23 days and 23 and a half days to read it. So if you need, go find the book, read, and come on 1 o'clock on Sunday the 23rd. And if it changes, we'll let you know, because it said tentative. But anyway, hopefully you'll come for that. This week, Turning Points returns 9:45. Beginning Hebrew continues at 11:10. And don't forget Fred again. That's with Fred and Leffert, and he will teach, as always, his 5:30 via Zoom on Tuesday afternoon. Anniversaries, Victor and Stephanie Alfieri. Happy anniversary to them. Amy, are you celebrating a birthday tomorrow? No, that's what I have, 6/1.
August 1st.
Then we need to change the... Okay, happy birthday 2 months early. Somehow we need to change that from 6 to 8. Okay, Ilana Wexler is celebrating a birthday, and Joshua Siegel. Well, he missed his chance. Joshua's turning 9 on Tuesday, so we celebrate with him as well. So keep that in mind. We are going to end. Yeah, you missed you missed it. Here's your candy. You're not here to get it. I'll give it to you later. Tomorrow you can get it. No, I'll get it to him tomorrow. We're going to end with a little bim bam Shabbat Shalom. Thanks for hanging around. Again, there's a little bit of a treat left in the back from dinner. And again, thank you for all of you who had such a big hand in making this dinner so nice and special. And we thank you very much. So, without further ado, are you ready? Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam, bim bam bim bam bim bam, bim 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 bam. Bim, 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 bam. Shabbat shalom. Hey, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Hey, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat. Shabbat, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, hey, Shabbat, Shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom. Thank you to Nate for helping out with the service. Shabbat, Shalom, everyone. Good Shabbos. No, you were not here. You'll get it tomorrow. It's one day closer to your birthday tomorrow. You'll get it tomorrow. That's mine. Yeah, I took it. I have it.
Well, it's summer. I can sleep in. It's summer. I can sleep in.
Sleep in tomorrow, was that? Saying you have more time tomorrow, so you'll be late.
Why can't we just do it tonight?
Shabbos.